the IAME cadets, Cadet IAMEs, whatever you want to call them. They're on track and they're about to go lights out off and racing for their 15-minute final. 34 karts led by Lewis Wera and George Edgar into Cafe Corner. For the first time, they all get round cleanly. And it's Werrell from Edgar, Zach Drummond and Henry Domain was on the second row of the grid. They're all down towards Stratford Corner now, but it looks like it's a Fusion Motorsport 1-2, Edgar and Drummond, and we've got three karts going for a brief rotation.
Oh no!
Harrison Mackie.
Oh no!
5-second penalty for the number 29. That at the moment will drop him from third back to, well, do you know what? It would only drop him back to 8th place. And there's the first potential move. The Ollie Roller Motorsport trio to the inside. Oh, smiling of it. Bang on cue, Anthony Jordan.
It was a good prediction, wasn't it? But yeah, there we go. So on that timer, now the scrapping starts. Yeah, the number 5 kart, you can see the Andrew Cross at the top of his crash helmet there into P4. There we go, up the inside into P3 now for Drummond. Mackie doesn't fight him. Mackie's got that 5-second time penalty coming. Now that puts Mackie down to 4th place of the road. He's 1.1 seconds behind the leader, so that 5-second penalty put him 6.1 seconds down. And there's a bit of conversation going there. The number 43 kart, just having a little discussion to see, who goes first. You go first. That is Joseph Murphy, one of the Ultimate R drivers. He gets a warning flag for his troubles. Up at the front, round the outside. What a move there. Lewis Werrell, well, George Edgar was defending, and Lewis Werrell went, all right, you defend. I am just going to absolutely go round the outside. And Werrell now, 30 seconds to go. This is where we do have to see the drivers looking over your shoulder, and Werrell has already been swamped. He's lost 1 place, he's lost 2 places, 3, make that 4 places in 1 corner for Lewis Werrell. Time to ring the dinner bell, methinks, because we're about to be served some racing.
Yes, a treat. Into Cafe Corner we go. It's still George Edgar. Can George take his first British Championship race victory, his first podium? He's going to have his work cut out for him, though. Well, Harrison Mackie is second, but he's not a factor for the race win. Here comes Daniel Sofronayer. It's 3 wide. Edgar gets shuffled wide, and Sofronayer goes from third to first. Mackie is second on the road into the Bruno chicane. It's Edgar in third. Edgar has got to get past Harrison Mackie, and he's on the outside. Mackie to the inside. Sofronayer defends. Edgar's going to try the crossover move coming out. He dives to the inside into Wilkins. Oh my word, he's done it. Oh, George Edgar taking a leaf out of the Edgar family dynasty, and he takes the checkered flag. What a beautiful, beautiful move. Will we get going first time of asking? Yes, we do. We're off and racing at the back of the field. I think Carl Casamanti was hoping for a restart, but no. The Tim Wilson Motorsports car, it's Morley in third place, and that's Freddie Hull, rather, in kart number 24, up into P4, ahead of Joseph Booth and the rest. As we now have a change for the lead, Garford goes into top spot.
Exactly.
Oh, and there's somebody off the circuit. Is that Freddie? That is the number 24 kart. It is Freddie Hull. Oh, so the Precision Racing team out of the race. Oh, and look at that. He's absolutely desolate. Here comes Reese Lomax. So he moves now past Leon Frost. He brings Joseph Booth with him. Garford fights back, and look at Alistair Cresswell. So Cresswell has opened the can, so to speak, and is starting to stretch them out. Garford's back in front, and here comes Cresswell. So, can these 3 be caught? Here we go. Defence is on, 2 minutes to go. The gap back to 4th place is down to a shade over 2 seconds. So they gained half a second in the last 2 laps.
So again, Morley round the outside, trying to go the long way round's not going to work. That gap now visibly much slower. They're in the same camera shot now. Oh. It's going to be a 6-way battle. They're both in the Bruno chicane. Oh, boys, I think they went a fraction too early on this one. Look at that gap now. Less than a second, 8 tenths. Look at this.
And the 4th, 5th and 6th karts still haven't done it, and they've done it. They've caught them. Well done. Great driving so far.
He's slowed down a little bit to allow them to push, but again, defensive goes Cresswell. Garford follows, but Morley again doesn't. Morley takes the faster line, tries to sweep back to get the run down this straight here, but again, it doesn't work because they can block it.
Yeah, how many of them are going to come out of Stratford corner? Last lap, Cresswell leads. Morley trying to go round the outside to get the undercut. Can he do it? Garford in second. Lomax still in fourth place. Did Lomax go a little bit too early? We've still got a few corners to go. Cresswell defends. Who's going to get the best run onto Hanger Straight? Garford and Morley will try to look to the inside. Cresswell defending. Lomax in fourth position. One corner to go, Anthony.
Oh, I thought Morley was going to do it there. Can't quite do it. There's no space for an overtake through here. So Cresswell, Alistair Cresswell, with the hands in the air, crosses the line. It's a final win for Cresswell. Garford crosses in second place with Morley in third.
Big names down the order. Lights green, we're out and racing. Ginchard has the lead into turn number one. There's somebody has spun coming out of the final corner, facing backwards. That is the number 44 kart of Sam Lewis. Yeah, really strong. Now the question for Charlie Rippin is now he's got the pace over a lap. He's got a race. Oh dearie me, that is something. Now the kart is behind us, and driver has taken out the tyre barriers there.
But
yellow
essentially
flags.
A full course yellow.
Yeah, full course yellow. The yellow flags are out, so that is going to be the Battenberg flag. So it's the yellow and black quarter flags. It was an MLC kart and he's up and out of his kart, walking away, and he jumped up over the back of one kart and he took out the premium. Was that Sam Lewis or was it a premium karting entry? Possibly Josh Agambar. And it's Pears, Carr, Singh, Cordall, Duncan and Stilton. We're off and racing again. 10.5 minutes plus 1 lap to go. Ginchard has got all the hard work to do again. And there's a move on Ginchard. Archie Walker up the inside at Cafe Corner, and there may have been a little bit of contact, couldn't quite see, but certainly Ginchard, suddenly the trajectory of the kart changed as he came around Cafe Corner. He pulls a little bit wide, he's down to third position.
So sketchy, doesn't it, as they go through into braking. 3 wide on the exit. And someone into the tyres on the exit. They keep going. They just clip it for good measure, but they stay on the track, albeit losing a couple of spots.
So it was, and Rippin now to be to defend. 5 minutes to go, and it is white line time. This could get very interesting. It's a bit too... and Edgar now having a little nibble at the rear bumper of Sam Shaw's kart. Second on the road. If the race finished now, he would only be 19th. He now goes to lead. Charlie Rippin out of the lead for the first time in several laps. Ginchard follows him through. It's now Ginchard leading. Rippin down to about fourth place. Here comes Jess Edgar and Sam Shaw, who is going to try and push him away. The problem that they've got is that Charlie Rippin going round the outside, trying to spoil the party. Walker up the inside. It's just gloves off and game on, Anthony Jordan.
Could be for track limits, not sure. So
my word, what is that going through the screen? I mean, at least that driver kept it pinned.
Absolutely, line astern all the way to 24th place.
And here comes Charlie Rippin trying to go on the outside. Oh my God, Charlie Rippin, what are you doing? He almost got the lead. Wow. Talk about gutsy, brave move there.
Last lap board is out, and under investigation is your current race leader, Daniel Ginchard. Now, don't know what it's for, but right now he's leading the race, so he does not care.
Call it like you see it. We know Walker's got a penalty, but Ginchard leads down the Stratford corner. What has Rippin got up his sleeve this time around? This time he keeps it steady and takes to the inside. Algieri has fought his way back into fourth. Edgar is fifth. Burgoyne Jr., great drive from young Harry into sixth position, out to the Bruno chicane for the final time. Dan Ginchard inside line. Walker following him through. Now, 1 corner to go. Archie Walker pushing Ginchard.
There's the move.
Who's going to come over? Algieri. Olivier Algieri has made the move. And Walker crossed the line, but he'll have a penalty. I think Olivier Algieri has just won this race.
Words from this grid before the race starts. Joe Charlton, engine seized in the pre-final. Complete engine rebuild. Lovely. 4 red lights. Lights out. Away we go. 1 doesn't go. It's the 28 off the back. It's Josh Price.
Again, that kart doesn't want to cooperate. And again, this time Dan Gould. Josh Price is going, but Dan Gould was slow away in the middle of the front row of the grid. Here we go, led by Lee Ward. They're down at the back, and there's a change for the lead. It's Glenister. Oh, that's a brave move from James Glenister. And the Rush Performance number 4 Maranello kart.
In 6th place, what a start.
Oh, and that is Greg
that?
Caton out of the race. Is Fullerton is out, and he has decided to park there. Maybe have a little look at the scenery. Unless there's, I'm pretty sure that he was parked. It's Joe Charlton who's the man on the move. And yeah, I might be stupid, but I'm not blind. A really good, strong performance change. Now, Ryan Cannon up into 3rd place at the expense of Alan Kenyon. So the number 2 plate. Charlton comes out of Cafe Corner. Watch him down the Stratford Straight. Will he look to the inside? Yes, he does. Under braking, down through the gears. Bang, 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 bang. To first. Now, straight, bang, bang, bang. Up through the gears again. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Top gear. Up the runway straight.
And there the times show it. 45.7 from Joe Charlton that time around. It's much slower than James Glenister, who puts in actually a personal best time.
Yeah, so I mean, Glenister is not easing up. I mean, he's running his own race. Charlton, P2 now.
They're trying to go on that, but because he's a shifter cut, it's a little bit different. It's Longfield down the inside.
And I tell you what, Ashley Lewis wasn't prepared to give him that position, not by a long shot.
No, he wasn't.
And he's focusing just on the front. Last time, into the Bruno chicane. However, when they come into the pits and he turns round and he sees Charlton in 2nd place, that's going to be, oh my word.
How did you do that?
How did you do that? And Joe Charlton will be sitting there just smiling.
Yeah.
Saying, that was all right.
That's all right.
Okay. That's all right.
Wasn't my best pace.
See you next time.
Yeah.
You know. But here he comes, number 4, Rush Performance driver James Glenister takes the checkered flag and the win in KZ2. On to the start-finish line, Robinson and Bishop, row number 1, lights are green, we're off and racing, into Park Bend we go, and now on the brakes for Cafe Corner, 2 dozen karts go in, 2 dozen karts all come out facing the right way. Try and break away as best he can. Last year, oh, there's a move, Wesley Swain. Or is that the 3rd Fusion kart? That is Wesley Swain passing Hardy Mamasi in his wheel tracks. Line of start, the nose to tail they are, and they're closing in, and there's a move, Hobson passing Hassan.
All on his own this time, but
and
he's still leading and
here
still
comes
pulling
Hobson.
away.
Hobson up the inside, he's passed both PMR drivers, past Spanswick at Cafe Corner. He's now gone past Bishop, and Bishop has dropped back. Look at the gap he's pulling out. Hobson, attack mode, moves past Spanswick again, but Robinson suddenly finds himself with a gap of nearly 1 second.
Indeed, yes. All those scrapping that's happening, and this is what plays into the hands now.
Oh, and here we go. Change again at Stratford Hairpin. It's game on for 2nd. Well,
really spread out, but yeah, you can just see that big group down the inside. Goes Swain on Spanswick, gets it done that time around again.
And Hobson follows him through.
He does, yes, indeed. So
there goes Hobson up the inside. Bosh into P3.
2.7 seconds.
And there's a problem there. That's Tommy Harfield going into Aidan Hassan at Stratford Corner. Yes.
Hopefully, they'll all get into line.
Yeah, I mean,
focus.
We're at half distance as you say that. No. Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
A 5-second penalty for Hardy Mamasi. I'm not sure if that's for contact or for a start line infringement. Beating them in the other classes can be quite another. Oh, dear. That is Aidan Hassan, and the croc has dislocated its jaw by the looks of it. Truman 9th and Rylan Eschberg rounds out to the top 10. Here comes Hardy Mamasi up into P2. Now, Mamasi currently 2.7 seconds behind the race leader. Now, here comes Robinson. There's the last lap board.
Yeah.
And here's the battle for 2nd. Well, Mamasi, take Mamasi out of the equation. It's either Spanswick, Swain or Hobson. 2 out of 3 for the final 2 podium steps.
Oh, it's going to be close between these 4 drivers. What's going to happen as they exit out of the pit bend down the Stratford Straight? Who hugging that inside line into the hairpin? Diving to the outside goes
Hobson.
Hobson for that one. Yeah, can't do anything there.
Cost him, though.
It did.
Mamasi still holding on. At the moment, though, it's 2nd on the road is Mamasi. 3rd is Spanswick. Oh, Hobson runs wide. Hobson took it in far too deep. going into Bruno chicane. It's now Eden Spanswick trying to make his way past Hardy Massey. Don't take each other out because Massey's going to get a penalty. Leo Robinson has crossed the line. Robinson wins in Mini X30. It's his first British Championship win after a year of finishing second. The lights are out and we're off and racing. Into turn number 1 we go. Hold your breath, somebody running very wide. They get back on into Cafe Corner. It's a lot of bumping and barging, but they all get through cleanly. Now hold your breath for the run down towards Stratford Corner. Are we all going to get through cleanly? There's a couple of drivers running very wide, but oh no, on the outside.
Oh,
and there we go, up
yeah.
the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4 carts. One of the Mad Carts is there. The number 27, Theo McCurris is one of them in the number 74. Yeah, I mean, it was Nat Thomas was the other driver that went at the bank. So 4 drivers went at the bank. McQueen, McCurris, Taylor and Thomas. The other Strawberry cart that was starting at the back, Guy Cunnington, has moved into the 5th position and there's a crash.
Yeah, 72 and 88. Alex Moody, Alan Haynes coming together at the Cafe Corner.
Yes. And Brad Pennell.
Yeah, it's been
and there's Marcus Nettleman going slow. For Klassen Motorsport ARC chassis, and a change to the lead, Anthony.
Well, a change for second place, definitely, because that was Alessandro Serenetti diving down the inside.
Ravenscroft watching and waiting. Big gap back to Mackie and Scusa, and there is Bradley Pennell temporarily pulling off the side of the circuit. KR Sports.
Yeah, his rear bumper has been pushed in and is rubbing against the rear wheel. That's why he's coming in.
And so he is in the pit lane, so if he can pull it out. Oh, and there's a move there. That's Lewis Mackie and Casper Scusa catching or getting caught by and passed by Aaron Walker. So Walker now moves into 4th place. 2
seconds can disappear in a flash, and look at that. Latched on the back of them is Serenetti on the back of Fleming.
And there's the move.
There it is.
Serenetti thought about making a move on the inside and turn number 1. Backed out of it, got the best racing line, so he had the manoeuvre coming into Cafe Corner. Smart driving there from Serenetti. 23rd of the grid, and Guy Cunnington, 16 places gained, up to 9th place. Harry Platten and Ben Watson have also both made. Anthony Jordan, interrupt me, please.
Yes, Fleming there, great move down the inside, or I say it was a good switchback move. Dive to the outside into the entrance to the hairpin, then switch to the inside. It's going to wait until the last corner again to do that lunge. Serenetti goes slightly defensive, but too soon. Don't expect an overtake until the last corner.
Yep. Last lap board has gone out. Serenetti leads Fleming. Now Serenetti's got to defend. Watch Fleming swing out wide. He's going to try the crossover move. Serenetti's going to try and park it on the apex. Has Fleming got enough for run? Ravenscroft and Mackie are side by side for 4th. Into the Bruno chicane they go. Fleming's going to get a good run onto Hanger Straight, but Serenetti's got to defend the inside line.
Yeah, he's got to hug that inside line here as much as possible. Don't run out too wide. He gets a little bit of a tap there. They run slightly wide there. There's the move there. I'm not sure if it's going to be allowed, but we'll have to wait for that one. But at the moment, it's a hand up in the air for Fleming as he crosses the line from Serenetti and Walker.
Let's find out. Joseph Reeves Smith comes to the line. Lights are green. We're off and racing into turn 1 for the first time. 26 drivers go in on the brakes for Cafe Corner. Well done. They all come out facing the right way.
Yep, great start through the TKM mist as they head down the back straight in towards the hairpin.
Love the smell of 2-stroke in the morning.
I do, that's why I cracked my window open.
To the leading group here, he's up in the 5th position. No one breaking away, obviously, but there's a move for 3rd place. That is Theo Hesketh getting past. Oh my word, that's Michael Cornell by the looks of it. Blue race suit possibly. Wadley is into 3rd position now.
Red flag.
Red flags. You can see the red flags. Lights are out. We're off and racing once again in TKM Extreme. Reeves Smith has the lead, partially under pressure for second as they come through Cafe Corners. Joseph Reeves Smith with the race lead. Everybody now slotting in behind now, down towards Stratford Corner. This is where it all went wrong at the first time of asking. Partially trying to go around the outside. Will he make it? Oh, somebody else exit stage left. 5 at the front, so partially can't relax. Now Wadley up into P3. Wadley has made 3 or 4 really strong passing manoeuvres. and then the 6th place, and there's a change for the lead. Pashley has broken loose and gone for the lead. He's thinking, oh no, he's seen Wadley closing in. He thought, I don't want to be Lewis's next victim. I'm going to lead this one from the front.
With all these little overtakes, that group of 5 is becoming 6,
and 7, and 8, and actually 9. So here comes Pashley right back at Lewis Wadley. Oh, game on!
When I said they were being grown-ups about the situation, I was lying, clearly, because lunge central there. Pashley back down the inside.
So the top 9 are now together. Andrew Lawrence is all on his own in 10th position. Allnut is 6th. You can see him in the Tim Wilson livery with a black nose cone. There goes Zach Bowie. My word, what did he have for breakfast?
The racing line, they leave that gap. Down the inside, though.
Wheel to wheel, Pashley holding his line. Oh, my, Lewis Wadley round the outside, round the outside. Proper Slim Shady move there from Wadley. James Pashley hasn't had to defend just yet. So that one move that Reeve Smith made on Lewis Wadley just gave James Pashley enough breathing space so that Pashley doesn't have to defend. Head down. Into Wilkins for the final time. Well, he won as a true privateer in 2019. He defended it and finished 4th last year. He didn't want to use the number 4 this year because he thought it'd be bad luck. And James Pashley, proving his theory right, he takes the victory in TKM Extreme. A great TKM Extreme Final. Even at the second time of asking, he beats Lewis Wadley by 0.4 of a second. Joseph Reeve Smith rounds out the podium. Theo Hesketh is 4th, followed by Matthew Allnut, Zach Bowen, Matthew Taylor, Adam Sparrow fading to 8th at the end, with Theo Tibbetts in 9th and Andrew Lawrence rounding out the top 10.